How's everybody doing today? I'm not going to take up most of your time. I know we're out here barbecuing and enjoying family and what have you. But I just want you to look at something. If you look at the last video that I did over here at Frazier Park, this stuff was overgrown. It's not perfect now, but it's a whole lot better. Finally, they're actually cleaning the ditch along Frazier Park. Can you see that? And for years, our kids have ever come over here and play, and these ditches were overgrown. And it used to be a time the city would keep all the ditches clean. But I'm saying that to say this. Number one, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. And I know there are some people that have issues with me because I open my mouth about these things, but somebody needs to say something. We all need to be saying something about this. We need to demand the Frazier Park is just as clean as any other park, you know. And what this is showing me is it didn't take that much time to get this done, but the issue was just being ignored. And hats off to the city because these ditches look a whole lot better now. But if you think about the last time I did a video over here, which is probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, you could hide a giraffe on the side of these ditches. But it's actually an improvement. But like I say, closed mouths don't get fed, and non-voters do not get any attention. And that's why I want to talk to you about that today. Today's Independence Day. So we need to work toward making ourselves independent of the powers that be that have been keeping Covenant in a bind and in a rut for the last 8 years at least. It's time for us to do something about that. If you're not registered to vote, get registered to vote. And make sure you talk to other people about getting registered to vote, because this is very important. As one man said, this is probably the most important mayoral race of our lifetime. And the question comes down to, do we keep doing more of the same? Or do we actually bring some change and some growth to our city here in Covenant? And it's time for change and growth. It's time for fairness. It's time for us to do something about the crime situation here in Covenant. And you can't do that by sitting at home. And you can't do that by just making sure that you are registered to vote. I want you to go out there and get other people registered to vote, because let me tell you, there's a plan afoot already to split up the good people's votes. All you got to do is look at it. And the only way to beat that plan is, number one, all the good people need to vote as a block. We need to stick together. We can't split our vote up. We have to be smart enough to see what the good old boys are trying to do and not fall for it. I mean, it's, you know, an 8-year-old child should be able to figure out, you know. But they got plans afoot to try to stop this city from moving forward, because there's some people that want to keep it in the past to where they can control things. They don't want the competition. They don't want any more money coming in here. You know, you build 30, 40 more houses in here, there might be another guy that has money. They don't want that. So that is why they're trying to keep things so slow here in Covenant. That is why they're trying to keep things so subdued. And they have no problem watching Atoka, Brighton, Moffett, and Millerton growing while we're sitting here stuck in the mud. So, like I said, I'm not going to take a lot of your time. Make sure to watch what is going on in the election. All you got to do is be able to count to 4. And you'll see what's going on. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't let them make a fool out of you, because that's what they're counting on. They're counting on, if you do get out and vote, you will foolishly throw your vote away. So we all got to stick together. We all got to get registered to vote. And I guarantee you, if we do that, we will have more things over here for our children. Our children will be able to play in a nice park. We will feel secure where if you want to come over here and walk. And truth be told, I feel secure over here. But there are a lot of areas that are not as secure. And everyone should be able to feel secure in Covenant. Covenant's not that big. We can handle these problems we get if we only address them and think about them. That's all I got to say. Oops, there's one other thing I got to say. Everywhere I go, I'm having people come up to me, giving me encouraging words, giving me positive words. And you don't know how much that means to me. I mean, the election is in November, but it means so much for people to notice what I'm trying to do for our city and for them just give those encouraging words. You know, sometimes I wonder if people notice, because I know there's some people that are mad that I'm speaking up about these issues. And all I can say is I pray for you, because it's 2022 and we should be able to speak up about issues that are affecting any community without being scared. So once again, thank you for the encouraging words, encouraging thoughts, the encouraging comments on Facebook, the encouraging inboxes, but we got work to do. And all I say, when you get ready to vote, make sure that you think about what you're doing before you vote, because they got a trap set up for you. And many of you already discussed that trap before it even happened. But they got a trap set up for you. So, everybody enjoy your 4th. If you're barbecuing, you can let me know where you're barbecuing, and I'll just randomly ride by. I love you all.